My name's Ron Dennis. I'm a barber at Stella Andrews in Kempsey, and I've just completed my Cert 3 in hairdressing at Port Macquarie TAFE campus.
My name's Paris Robinson. I studied community services, work Cert 4, and then went on to the diploma. And I am currently at university now through the TAFE to Uni pathway.
May Robinson. I'm a dental assistant here at Bulganaroo Aboriginal Medical Service on the North Coast.
My name is Chris Donovan. I'm from Maxwell. I'm studying Cert 3 in tourism.
The deal process is a unique process that we're now using to design really innovative programs for Aboriginal learners. We start out by looking at why we want to create the activity and how it'll make a difference to the learner and what is the best possible experience a learner could have and what elements go into the design of such a program.
I worked through the deal process with the Aboriginal Learning Circle to customise a Certificate 1 in Business for these particular students. So we went through, we chose units that would be specific for them, and I also personally rewrote one of the units completely so that it was, Aboriginal. It was for Aboriginal people to do it. So they have to do a keyboarding assessment where the stories that they're rewriting is an Aboriginal story. And it's done in a language that they can, lingo that they can understand. So,
as an Indigenous person, when you walk into a mainstream classroom, even though you might be smarter, when you walk into a mainstream classroom, you don't feel it. Every single time I walk in, I go, "Good morning, my beautiful sisters. I love yous." That's the first words out, and I love you, and just return. And you do not get that in mainstream classrooms. I've been in many, like a lot of my people, and you do not get it in a room full of your own people.
Our business model is all about forming new relationships and maintaining those relationships to create opportunities for Aboriginal people, staff in services, organisations, and building capacities for all of those people.
We're on a site where the women are very comfortable, and it's a very Indigenous, Aboriginal friendly sort of site, and we have Aboriginal teachers, we've got Aboriginal mentors, we've got Aboriginal support through the community, as well as other Aboriginal organisations coming in and, saying, "Here, we'll give you a hand to start up your Aboriginal business." So it's bringing in the whole community. The whole community is involved in making sure that these students are comfortable and able to do it.
And the Aboriginal Learning Circle brings the prospects of being able to have, a larger scope and to be able to help us and support us in ways where they can develop, processes and put things in place, access funding to be able to do the things that we can't do. They bring the expertise. The Aboriginal Learning Circle brings expertise that we don't have.
Good student support to me means being available to the student when required, and making yourself available, keeping in contact, and being aware of what's out there for the student, such as all the different student services, and making them aware of those things, and then being available to them to offer them some support and guidance, and if not the right person, where maybe to push them on to get further advice and support, whether that be their family members or an independent person.
The support I received at TAFE was great. Always there when you needed them. The tutor, Aaron, I'd meet him maybe once a week and we'd catch up just to get on top of things, make sure there's nothing, that's not, being left behind.
In my role, I get out there in community, so it's all about talking and communicating and yarning with all members of community, whether it be people in business, family connections. I attend various interagency meetings, economic development meetings with governments, and meet with other organisations such as Prime Minister and Cabinet. We have community meetings out on remote communities where there's always a collection of various government organisations. So we're able to get out there, share who we are and what we do, and it's really important to make those connections. And when you're out on community community are wanting Aboriginal people within the Aboriginal Learning Circle to be able to provide what their needs are, to be able to offer and share and walk the journey with them, and that's key to offering Aboriginal education.
It makes it a lot easier for me as an Aboriginal person to work and study with other Aboriginal people.
It's great. The Indigenous staff members, they were the bridge between, if you really wanted to talk to them about something that's not going too good, you can always talk to them and relate to them because, they've been Indigenous themselves. They're aware of certain things as well. So you just find it much easier to express what's going on, and they'll do that. That they'll do their best to help you.
I think it's good because we learn differently to other people. We usually learn hands-on and looking and seeing, so it's good. Yeah, it's a really good environment for us to work in and study.
Yeah, it's language, it's country, it's culture. It's like we're one mob. Yeah.
I want to do more training, and as at the moment I'm not sure what I want to do, but I enjoy doing training at TAFE. It's an easier environment. I don't know, the people I've worked with there are just really down to earth.
Thank God for the Aboriginal Learning Circle. If it wasn't for the Aboriginal Learning Circle, we would not be here, and I would be probably still twiddling my thumbs thinking, I can't do anything, I'm 42, I've just had kids, what can I do? Now I'm going to do, after this, I'm doing a law degree. I'm going to university. I'm doing getting my law.